So it's about 3 days later after doing the roto-rooting. Yep. We had water damage down in our basement. Bathroom was pretty much all water damaged up. And it all started coming out of that hole right there. So we started tearing out the drywall. The hackery that went on before I got here. So the wiring coming from this plug-in goes around back up here, goes through this notch, gets held in by a drywall screw. The one that was holding the drywall damn near hit it, so that's just coming around and then going up and then coming up to this switch panel, which is for that set of lights right there. And then coming over, loosely ran up and over and goes to that damn fan. And it all comes on at the same time from this switch right here. Then you got this overframe for this heat duct that goes through here. And well, no wonder it's so cold in here. Drywall went right over the top of the vent. That's custom. Oh yeah, that's some nice heat coming out of that. But I guarantee you my ceiling was pretty hot right there. Some pretty custom framing here. So you got this ductwork right here that runs across the top of the ceiling. And if you look real close right here, that drywall screw is ran into that ductwork, holding that up. This strip here comes from the wall, goes across, attaches to the drywall. So that's the only fern they got right there. And then they ran a drywall screw up into the ductwork to hold that from falling down when drywall's hanging on it. See, there's one with where the drywall hung. This is the one that's hanging off of the heat duct, along with right there, right there, right there, right here. And it even gets better. Look at these 1x2s. It's got a ledger board on this side of the screw too, right? Pretty sure they just use the ductwork to hold up the drywall on this side. That's real nice. That's custom. Brown Dog doesn't know what the hell to think, do ya? Yeah, what's going on in this bathroom? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, it's a thing. It's a thing. Time to get out. Then with the custom 1x2 framing up against this concrete wall, they were not even attached right here. They framed it up with some 1x2s. You know, that's real nice. Some custom framework going on up here. It's, yeah. And then you got a fart fan in the wall, going up, coming back down, looping, getting completely smashed off, and then going into hoping that is going up through into the attic. No guarantees though. And then over on this side, there's a plaster board going across here. And then they put some green board over the top of that. That wasn't sweating at all. You know, you can't tell if that was sweating. That's just fine. Then the back side of that closet wall, you can see that has been moisturized at one time. This cast iron it looks like it's leaking, but it's not. It has some drains down it. With this being a bathroom right up here, I think that has flooded at one time in the last 80 years or whenever. And it came down, bled through this wall, and probably came down the lower half out here. You know, shit always runs downhill. Not only I was saying that it was double layer plaster and drywall back there, it's also around here. And apparently, somebody loves key. And then when you put your light switch that covers this whole entire bathroom, you just screw it on with some drywall screws over the top of the second layer. Don't put an extension on your box. Just leave it. It's good. When you're finishing the second layer to the drywall, to the trim of the door, just tape it to the trim. It'll be fine. And people wonder why frickin' bathrooms cost so much to remodel. It's because of the damn hacks that were in there before you. So what we ended up doing, taking all that framing down, get rid of it, both layers of drywall and plaster. Up on the ceiling up there, you can see we got a little bit left, and around that ductwork that we still need to tackle. But we ended up taking all this off, all that off, all the ceiling off, that custom framing right there that they had. That's all getting redone. Probably gonna do something with that. That's just the beginning phases of it. Tomorrow we get to tear apart the other side of this wall, which is a closet and a bedroom, because it has black mold on that. And yeah, it's good stuff. So this dump trailer is 14 foot by 7 foot, has 3 foot sidewalls, and look at the amount of crap that came out of that bathroom. And I've been putting this off for quite a while. My wife has been on me for 8 years right now fixing this bathroom. And you know, I knew what it was going to be. I knew what it entailed. I've done 100 freaking bathrooms before. You go in there, oh, it's going to be a $3,000-$4,000 fix. No, it's going to be a $12,000 to $14,000 fix. And by the time you get done with all of it, you almost need a second job. This fat boy needs a break. Stay tuned on how it turns out.